Real Ville Boxing Talk number 4. Nicola Hurricane Hopewell.
The rest of them I've stopped my opponents. I'm a come forward fighter, quite aggressive, and I just keep punching.
What's up, hard hitters? This your guy that you all know and love or hate, Chuck P. C-Ville's finest from the Ville's Boxing, and I'm here with the one and only, undefeated, 6-0, 5 KOs, Nicola Hurricane Hopewell. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You know what? It's a pleasure having you on. You know I had to get you on. But I'm not going to keep you on too long because I know you got a lot of big moves you're making, and we're going to talk about that later on in the show. But for starters, Nicola, let all the hard hitters know, including myself, how did it all start for you?
I was a dancer when I was younger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes across as a bit of surprise, but yeah, I danced from being age 5 to 17.
This is going to be more entertaining than I thought. Okay, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
I danced. I had a little break, did my A-levels and stuff, got where I wanted to be in my job, and then I thought, right, gonna get fit again. So I went down to the local boxing club, just thought I'd do a bit of boxercise and stuff like that. Put gloves on, started hitting the bags, then the pads. Then they got me into some sparring. And then at that point, that's when I thought, yeah, I think I need to have a fight, see what it's like. Yeah. I had my first fight. And I thought, right, I'm just gonna have the one. I'll see what it's like. Stopped my opponent in the 3rd round. It was my first amateur fight. So then from there, I needed to carry on.
Okay, all right. So now, Nicola, you have good speed, accuracy, footwork, and timing. I love your style, your come forward, always letting your hands go. So now, I mean, you tell me that you were a dancer, but did you watch any boxers coming up? Did you have any favorite boxers? Nothing, huh?
Not really. Not the first boxer I did watch was Nicola Adams when she won the Olympic gold medals. Okay. That's when I started probably taking a little bit more of an interest in it. But yeah, up until then, no, I didn't watch it.
Gotcha. Well, do us a favor, Nicola. Take us back about 5 years ago. How did it feel winning your first England boxing title?
Oh, amazing. It's such an achievement. To say that I started so late, because I was 23 when I started, so, and you see all these younger girls and like getting into it so young. But with me being 23 and thinking, oh, I'm only going to have a few fights, when you win your first title, it just proves that all your hard work is worth it.
Definitely. I agree. Speaking of the women has such a buzz right now, such a buzz. And, you know, we talked and I said, Nicola, you are arriving at the perfect time. How do you feel about the buzz that the women are getting now?
Oh, I'm really excited. Like, even go back 2 years, and there weren't that buzz there. And it was just women's boxing, and it was quite rare for a woman fight to be on the fight card. But look at it now, and it's rare for there not to be a woman's fight on the fight cards. And it's the women's fights that a lot of people look forward to because they're so exciting. And like you said, there's that buzz around it. So I feel like it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, so am I. So am I. Now I have a question for you, Nicola. How do you feel about 3 minute rounds? Now when you're training doing 3 minute rounds anyway, right? So like if
Yeah,
you, yeah, so
yeah.
exactly. So I mean, if you prepared if it came down to it, how would you feel about 3 minute rounds?
I mean, at the end of the day, if we had to do 3 minute rounds, I would train. Well, I train in threes now. Apart from my sparring, I spar in twos when I'm doing head sparring, open sparring. But anything body sparring, pads, anything like that, I do in 3 minute rounds. I only do my sparring in two, so I can gauge the length of the round, and that's what I'm going to fight at. So that's the speed I need to train and my sparring at. But fitness wise, I do threes. I used to do threes in the amateurs. I know I only did threes, but I still did threes. I trained for them. So if we had to do them, I mean, yeah, yeah.
What was your amateur record, Nicola?
I had 32 fights and I won 23 of them. And I won like numerous golds and silvers and 3 belts along the way. And I got on the England pathway as well. So
nice. Look at you. All right. Now, I would have to imagine that you're heavily inspired by a mutual friend that we both know and love. That's right, Harvey. You guessed it. The blonde Ebony Bridges.
Yeah.
Now, I could sit here for days and talk about how Ebony has motivated and inspired me. But tell us, Nicola, about Ebony Bridges and your friendship with her. Has there been anything that you've taken away from her as far as sparring or anything like that, as far as preparation for fights?
Oh, everything. Like I've been friends with Ebony for a few years now. I'm always learning off her. It doesn't matter. Whenever I see her, whenever I speak to her, there's always something, and she's always so motivating. Like I spent the weekend with her just gone. We did some sparring.
I was just ready to get into that.
Really good. Yeah, that was really good. It's not the first time we've sparred. We've sparred before that, but yeah, you can take a lot of learning from her and the dedication and just everything. And the way she comes across as well and speaks to people. Like you can pick little bits up just the way she speaks, and yeah.
So humble.
Yeah,
that's what I love about her. Yeah. Now we're going to get into that weekend trip, but let's talk about because I know she took you on a field trip to the Matchroom show. I believe, was it the Katie Taylor card?
Yes.
Right. So how was it not only going to the Katie Taylor card, but the Lawrence Okoli card this past weekend? How was it your first time around meeting Eddie Hearn and the boys and all of those good guys over there?
Oh, it's so good. Do you know what? I'm so grateful that like I've been able to go to those sort of places with her, and she's been able to like get me in with her so I can sit and watch the shows. And the Katie Taylor one, we went through the back way, and like they filmed her walking in, and I got a little clip on the telly for about 10 seconds, maybe not even that. And honestly, that clip, it's gone everywhere on the internet. I sent it to all my friends. Like that one little clip meant so much to me, and like just that small experience were amazing.
Yeah. Now I gotta ask you for some predictions.
Okay.
Actually, for some predictions, it's going to be rapid fire. We're going to go through them quick, Nicola. I want to know who you think is going to win between Ebony Bridges and Maria Cecilia Roman for the IBF title, March 26th. Who you got?
Yes.
You're not being biased, are you?
No. No. Hey, I sparred with me and I got hit with a right hand.
You know for a fact.
I know what power she's got.
Hey, I hear you. I got Ebony as well. Hey, Fresh Out Cruz, she has a huge fight coming up. I think that's going to be on the Katie Taylor undercard. That's going to be a huge fight she's having. And speaking of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, who do you like in that fight? The biggest fight we have in women's boxing today, I would say.
I keep changing my mind on this one.
What? You keep going back and forth?
Yeah. I keep thinking Amanda Serrano, but I like Katie Taylor, so I don't want her to lose. I'm a bit sat on the fence.
I hear you. It's like 1 week I'm going Amanda, the next week is Katie. And this is truly a 50-50 fight. This is one that it is. Everyone out there, please make sure you watch that one. Please make sure you support women's boxing and watch that fight. That's going to be a huge fight, man. I'm like you, Nicola. I don't know who to go with.
When you weigh it up, you can weigh it up, and like then still like one day I'm Serrano, next day I'm Katie. But like I've always watched Katie. Well, since I started getting into boxing, I've always watched Katie. So I like her as a person, but I don't know. I just think Amanda might just edge it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I do keep flicking between them.
I hear you. Well, looking forward to it. Now we got another big one. Savannah Marshall, Clarissa Shields. Who you like?
Savannah Marshall.
You like Savannah Marshall? One thing I will say about Savannah Marshall, she gets them out of there, Nicola. You know, with the knockouts.
She's got knockout power. Yeah.
Now Clarissa, great boxer. You know, we know what Clarissa has done. You know, but I hear you on Savannah Marshall. I really do, because you know that power makes a difference. You know, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to the fight and wishing both of them well. Now, tell me, Nicola, what's new with you?
So, I've signed with the British Boxing Board. So I've got my interview for my license next week. After that, I'll be able to go get my medical, and then fingers crossed, not too long after, hopefully I'll have fight news. As soon as I get my new license,
This is going to be huge for you. Another big opportunity for you to have more eyes on you, a bigger platform. Even though I know where you were at, you were there for a long time. I know it hurt you getting away from it, but this is a good opportunity for you, Nicola. I'm so happy for you and looking forward to the future.
I think it's something I had to do. Obviously, I'm 30 as well, so I needed to do it now if I was doing it, just and see what opportunities come along and just grab everything with both hands, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess you could just give us your plugs and let everyone know how to follow you. Well, again, the hard hitters definitely want to know all about you, Nicola. So just give them your plugs and let them know how they can stay tuned for what's next from Nicola Hopewell.
So you can follow me on Twitter, Nicola Hopewell on Twitter, Instagram, Nicola_Hopewell, and then I'm on Facebook as well. I've got a Facebook page, Nicola Hurricane Hopewell. So you can find me on any of those.
All right. Well, hard hitters, this has been Real Ville Boxing Talk number 4. I hope you all enjoyed it. On behalf of the Hurricane Nicola Hopewell, I'm Chuck P. C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. Catch you on the next one.
Real Ville Boxing Talk number 4. Nicola Hurricane Hopewell.
The rest of them I've stopped my opponents. I'm a come forward fighter, quite aggressive, and I just keep punching.